When you dim your color, the intro of the album is a poem of life seen through the view of colors with the backdrop of the song. What you wanted people to feel when they got into this project from the intro.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you shit. Like that literally, it's funny because the beginning was the ending. It was literally the last thing that we recorded for the album. All of the songs and everything else was done for the album. Um, my bro Blues, he re-entered back into the crew in our camp around that time. But I told him I needed something. Once he listened to the entire album or listened to the music, I said I need you to encapsulate everything that you just heard, but in like an 8-bar stanza in some way, shape, or form. Shout out to Zeta Maya from A Squad Rebel Radio because he's the genius behind putting the music together and thinking of that Cyndi Lauper sample for True Colors, which is also a Kodiak commercial, which is also aids to the music and aids to the ads, I should say, to the meaning of the fucking of the joint as well too. It's pointing out that different colors represent different feelings of emotions and different things you're going to experience when you go through the album. So in a sense, it's kind of like that because it's assigning an emotion to every single color that he's displaying or talking about in the poem. So that's what we try to connect with that intro is like he made that poem really connect to the emotions and things and the roller coaster that you was about to go through with the rest of the album.
When you dim your color, you dim life. Your natural colors are the emotions that dictate your life. But in dimming them, you kill your life or your creativity. What does that mean to you as the creator of this project?
That means not being open, and that means not being vulnerable. It took damn near 7 years of been writing this album. And it took me so long to create this because what you said is that I was dimming my light for a long time and I was scared to be vulnerable or scared to be emotional. But digging in and being emotional and really sharing your story is a whole nother thing. That's not being afraid of how people are going to think about you or look at you or judge you or whatever the case may be is a whole nother thing. Dimming your light is not being vulnerable and letting the world being able to connect with that emotion and be relatable.
Let's go on to track number 2, Reparation.